Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and I totally forgot to tell you about something that started on November 26th. Perhaps some of you have actually heard about it by now. I'm sure your local gaming store might have mentioned it if they are participating. Well, if you saw my video where I was talking about the new standard showdown that they're doing, which, by the way, is going on right now, it's a Saturday event, and unfortunately I haven't been able to attend one yet, but I might be able to go to one next Saturday. I heard overall from people that it was pretty cool. People like it. I mean, it's like another F&M with killer prizes. Well, they have these special boosters that they're giving out that only have, I believe, 3 cards in them, and a 1 in 33 shot at a Zendikar expedition or a Kaladesh invention. So that's pretty cool. I mean, these special packs have never been done before that I've seen. But starting on November 26th, according to Wizards, and I assume this only applies to WPN locations, I think it's pretty safe to say that, even though they didn't say that. If you buy one sealed booster box of Kaladesh, your store is supposed to give you 2 special bonus booster packs. Wizards' announcement about it states, it's simple. Starting November 26th and until supplies last, when you buy a Kaladesh booster box at your local participating store, you'll receive 2 special bonus booster packs. Each pack contains a random selection of 3 rare Mythic Foil or Masterpiece Series cards. 36 Kaladesh booster packs, yes, we all know what's in them. Crack them open, build a sweet standard deck, and head to your local participating game store to Thrown Down in Standard Showdown. Seriously, this is the 3rd page almost in a row with a typo. Do they even read these damn things? It's like the equivalent of 2 paragraphs. Yeah, everybody, let's go to Standard Showdown and Thrown Down. Of course, it goes on to state the 2 bonus booster packs each will contain 1 premium card, which is their code for foil, from a currently legal standard set, including Zendikar Expeditions and Kaladesh Inventions. In addition, you get 2 rare or mythic rare non-premium cards, so non-foil, from a set currently legal in standard. Here's how I know that these are the exact same packs as the standard showdown. They have a little asterisk, and at the bottom it says cards from Oath of the Gatewatch appear only in the premium slot, which is a bit odd, and double-faced cards do not appear in these boosters. Now I get it, double-faced cards are printed differently, nobody really likes most of them. Okay, there's like 2 I could name, but still. And then they just, I don't know, I guess forgot to print Oath of the Gatewatch. That's my guess. But they might show up in the foil slot. Now, I could have sworn that Standard Showdown said that the foil card had to be a mythic or rare. But they don't say that about these. So either it's a difference or I'm just remembering that incorrectly. Or, I guess, third option is they kind of forgot to put that. Now, I love in the picture they've got Mythic Emrakul, Mythic Gideon, because those are just famously expensive. Then an Expedition Scalding Tarn, which is mental, crazy expensive. Then they've got Liliana, which is still like $40, and she's mythic. Then, of course, the Mythic Rare Torrential Gearhulk, followed by the Masterpiece Mox Opal. That's a little optimistic. Oh, that's right, it says right here, card images pictured are representative and are not the cards you will necessarily receive, while supplies last. Which, if you recall, they already said once. It was like the 8th and 9th word. Seriously, who made this webpage? They also reconfirmed that Zendikar Expeditions and Kaladesh Inventions appear in roughly 1 in 33 bonus boosters, which is really good odds. I mean, if you only get 2, okay, it's not great odds, but I mean, neither is 1 in 144, which is the Masterpiece normal rarity. So the only true difference that I can for sure verify is that these are blue, and that's probably so that they don't mix them up and give you the wrong ones. Now here's the thing, if you know that your store is a WPN location, if you know that they're not out of the packs, and if you know that you bought a booster box of Kaladesh during or after November 26th, and you didn't receive 2 of these, 1, bring it up with the staff and be like, hey, what's up? And then if they say they were out and it's like November 27th, yeah, I don't think so. I would report them to Wizards. There's some way to do it. Just Google it. It's a really easy link to find. With the insanely high value of these packs, it's very possible that a store gave out 2 of them just to say they did and then opened the rest, which is extremely against the rules for WPN. I mean, that's like the rule you don't want to break. That's right up there with keeping the F&M promos. A friend of mine told me about a store somewhere in the area, I guess. I don't really know where it was. And they were keeping the promos. and selling them online, and they somehow got caught. I guess one of the players reported them, and yeah, they were like suspended from holding any events for quite a long time. Wizards takes that crap seriously because I assume your WPN store is probably getting at least like a couple dozen of these. I mean, I don't know the exact amount. I know that for the Showdown they received 40. I assume it varies based on their level and maybe their sales numbers, but I'm not 100% sure. But if you multiply it out, I mean, they're sitting on hundreds of dollars, and there's not a whole lot of money in selling Magic at the moment. So I could see them totally keeping them and opening them. That's unfortunate, but if they do it, they're definitely not supposed to. I mean, they're supposed to make their money by enticing you people to buy booster boxes and such, and then get that as a reward, and then they make money off the booster box and you attending events and telling your friends, and, that's kind of how the product works. That's how Magic has always worked. So if they're taking the shortcut route of opening the packs themselves, if you have proof of it, or if you just suspect it, definitely report it to Wizards. Now you're all probably wondering at this point, do I think it's a good idea or a bad idea? Well, it's free stuff that Wizards gives to the store for free, and then they can give it out to make more money and use it as a marketing thing. Of course it's a good thing. The only slight problem is the box EV sucks and it makes people not buy fat packs, but I mean, whatever, not the biggest deal in the world. But the biggest bonus is more subtle. I honestly don't know if Wizards was smart enough to kind of come up with this on their own or have this be like a conscious thing that they did. But you can get a box of Kaladesh on eBay for, I don't know, what, 95 probably? It might even be way lower at this point. So if your local gaming store is a bunch of dicks and they sell boxes for like 130, 140, or like 143, which is the MSRP, give or take, you're still going to go online. These two boosters are not going to make it up to you. So for the really greedy people that are selling boxes for way the hell above market price, I mean, yeah, it's the MSRP, but come on. If you wanted to pay MSRP, go to Walmart, which, by the way, apparently they're sold slightly above MSRP at Walmart. That's kind of weird. So if they're greedy, overpricing dicks, they're charging way too much for boxes. I mean, yeah, they got the reasons, they got to stay in business, whatever, but some of them are just greedy, and they are now officially losing out on any kind of bonus that they get from these two bonus packs. I mean, unless people really like gambling and really like the look of the packs and the prospect, they're still going to buy it online to save like $40 plus. Now, if your local gaming store just cannot afford to sell them below, I don't know, 100, 105, 110, something a little bit more reasonable, those two packs are probably going to put it over the edge, especially when you pay shipping, for example, for boxes. So if you're looking online and you're like, oh man, like $98 or whatever, or I could get it for $105 in my local gaming store. Yeah, I'll save $7. No, now you won't, because you get two bonus packs that are probably worth more than $7. So I think that's absolutely fantastic. Now, obviously, since I am one, I don't have a problem with single sellers online. I know that there's less money in singles when you operate a local gaming store, so sell sealed product. Why even sell singles? Why even open one case of boxes? I mean, there's not a real strong motivation other than, I don't know, selling singles to people that will not buy sealed product. So, you go online, you get singles. If your store's out, if your friends are out, you can't trade, you're not going to not build the deck, you're not going to not play, you're going to go online and get the dang singles. But single sellers online also tend to sell sealed product, which is kind of borderline against the rules. There are some very, very strict restrictions that nobody sticks to. So, I mean, it would be nice if they sold just singles and not sealed product. I know they'd be missing out on some money, potentially, but they should really leave that up to the local gaming stores. Now, people who don't want to buy singles but do want to buy sealed product but don't live near a local gaming store, I mean, that's an amount of people. Okay, there's them, but most people would just not bother. I mean, everybody knows it's better to buy singles than it is to buy sealed, unless you want to draft and don't live near a local gaming store. So there is a portion that applies to, but in general, anything that helps the local gaming stores slightly beat out the online people when it comes to selling booster boxes, I love it. I think that they should really keep doing this. Oh, and in case you're not familiar, they typically do send out buy a box promos. In fact, they're announced and they're the same, I guess, worldwide. Well, or at the very least in the United States. Usually they say, oh, here, have, 50 buy a box promos or whatever. Give them to the first 50 people that buy a box. And it's usually like a pretty good card. I mean, it beats the crap out of the F&M promos. So now if they added on top of it, since obviously there's a pretty good chance you like gambling and opening, boxes to see what you get instead of just buying the cards you need, on top of it, 2 ultra premium ones to gamble on, there you go. You got your special packs. It's the ideal product. Now, online sellers, even if they are WPN, what do they call that? Wizards Online Certified Retailers or something like that, they are not allowed to send these out to anybody. So you buy online, you lose out on the 2 boosters. Simple as that. And I like that. I think that's great. There are a couple minor downsides, but in general, it keeps people buying local, and that's great. So what do you guys think of it? Have you already gotten any? Do you suspect your store of hiding them or stealing them? Did you open anything totally freaking amazing from them? And of course, how about Standard Showdown? Anybody pull something cool at your local gaming store yet? Let me know down in the comments section, and I'll see you guys next video.